Hey, My Time to Talk is season 10, episode 3.
Like, you got space over here.
Hmm?
You want me to move over? Because I'm not in the camera.
Episode is episode 3, and basically we hitting off what we
Slide
left
back to
off.
it. Slide back to the camera.
What we left off is basically talking about loving your parents, and it's never too late for your parents. And we also was talking about going back to school, and getting into deep conversations, stuff that we never really discuss about here on My Time to Talk. We never really discuss about parents, and we never really discuss about deep topics. I feel like I made this podcast a fun activity for you to come on and just be you, and come on here and just show you, and also a lot of drama and stuff. But season 10 is different. It's dedicated again to my mother and my father, because they are my superheroes and they are the reason why I'm here today. And today guest we got is DJ Lee, and we're going to basically hit it off with um one of his songs, and then we're going to get into something. Okay?
Into that.
What would I do without your love? What would I do, baby, if I didn't have your love? Didn't have your
Hold on, y'all. Now give me a slick moment. I'm going to talk to y'all in chat. Wait.
Is that on mute?
Yeah, it's off mute. Okay.
How you know when it's off mute?
The little mute button is right there that tells you it's on mute. It pops
I
up.
didn't see that, but okay.
So,
Before you finish.
um, we're gonna play the song, and then we're gonna chat it out.
love. What would I do? What would I do? Just tell me what would I do? Tell me what would I do if I didn't have you? Didn't have you. Tell me, baby, what would I do if I didn't have your love? Sometimes I wonder why. I wonder what would I do if I didn't have your love? Where would I be? Where would I be standing? Where would my life be right now if you wasn't around? Giving me all this love that I feel for you, baby.
So, y'all, the title of the album is Lee versus Maya. I want you to go check that out, but this is not promoting the song thing. Okay, so hmm?
Show that album to them.
Y'all see the album. Yeah. So, um, sometimes people misconstrue your words. And what I mean by that, certain people are not made to reach the next goal into your life. And it's okay. You can always wish these people well. You can always, wish them well and in their life and things like that. But if they wasn't made to go to that next chapter, they wasn't made to go to the next chapter. That's just that's just what it is. Um, Back to going back to school. I know I talked a little more about that at the ending, and I actually want to get into it. Um, I just want to like physically say that I'm doing everything right. What I'm doing in my journey and my story, and I don't need anybody to trying to deflect my character in any way unnecessary, trying to devote me. So that's basically what I'm stating, and I'm doing my thing. I really don't have to discuss much that was already discussed. I just want to tell y'all that I'm doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Y'all gonna see how I'm gonna do it because my story is not done, and it's never going to be done until I rest. So that's T, and more about a lot of things when it comes down to me and my life and how I enjoy to live it. I live my life every day with no doubts and with my head held high, and I keep moving knowing that it's better good on the other side, and hopefully that is what y'all believe and that's what y'all want to do, but that's just me. I keep my hopes, and my hopes keeps me, and I love that about myself. I don't let down, and I don't feel like I fail. I have so many good songs and so many amazing songs that talk about failing and giving up, and such as realize hope and all these other things. I have so many songs that says giving up, giving up, giving up, but y'all misunderstanding the song. The song is basically trying to push you forward to actually being and live in your life. Live your life. Don't let the internet control you. Control the internet. And that's basically what I had to do prior to growing. I had to control myself. I had to bring myself back to myself, if that makes sense. Like, I have to literally go into this bubble that I was in, and I was in this bubble for a very long time. I had to go into this bubble that I was in, and I had to literally pop that bubble to rebirth a new bubble. And that's what I had to do. I don't know how anybody else's story is, but my story and how I'm telling it is how I'm telling it. I'm different. So I'm gonna tell my story in my music. I'm gonna tell my story halfways of you seeing my life on the internet, on Instagram. Not that I'm sharing my life, it's that I'm telling my story different. I'm dealing with, I had dealt with my grief different than others. I put it in the music. And that's why all of my music is organically about my life. And I'm glad and I'm happy that my time to talk, I get to talk and I get to do things and all that stuff. But it's like I really have not been talking. I really have not been giving y'all full access into my life because it's very personal to me. But it's like I'm getting deep into that now, and I think I'm ready to sit down and talk to y'all about that now and about my life. But before further ado, DJ Lee, what would you like to like to talk about? I before I go rambling on.
Well, thank you for having me on. And for the record, I'm no longer, excuse me, I'm no longer a guest. I've been on the show through several episodes, so I'm not a guest anymore. I consider myself as a second co-host. But thank you for having me on My Time to Talk Season 10. This is not my time for promotion status for myself, but so I know some of y'all have been watching me and my new journey and my podcasts. Thank you. I want to also thank
Kingatron.
thank you to Kingatron for inspiring me and introducing me to doing the podcast. That's how it came about. So I first want to thank God for allowing me to do all of that, and then secondly, Kingatron for giving me inspiration to doing it because it has been an open door for me. I have gotten into some topics that I've never thought I would get into. Like the last episode, it was something that I never thought I would get on there and talk about publicly. You know, it's not just something that you can just listen to and then you're gonna see it and it's gonna be gone. No, like everybody sees this. YouTube is worldwide, so the world is watching. And thank you for everyone who's been tuning. Excuse me, y'all. Thank you for everyone who's been tuning in. I am now on my last 2 episodes, and they're gonna be great. But along with Kingatron, which I don't want to sound like I'm being funny in a way, but I love the fact that we both kind of share the same thing. I've also lost my mom, which I talked about last episode of mine. I talked about my mom a little bit, talked about my brother a little bit. I miss them all the time. I wrote a song. I'm not gonna say wrote a song, but I thought of a song for my new current album that's coming out, which I will talk about that a little later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
All my music have been about love and relationships
Sorry,
and
cats.
talking about how I feel being in a relationship, or it dealt with something that I heard someone say, or how I was feeling, or how someone else was feeling, and I just put that into a song. But this album is so different because, unlike the last one, Lei versus Maya, that was bringing out a new person, a new social ego that was always inside but different. And this time, I wanted something that you can say, yeah, I feel this, versus something like, oh yeah, he did this, he did his thing and that. Not saying that I don't do my thing with music, because I do, but the song that I did for my mom, I don't want to tell you the name of it, but I finally did a song that was specifically dedicated to my mom, because I haven't done it in any of my other songs. I've talked about her in different ways, but I never actually dedicated a song to her. I did one to my brother Mook. He had his own personal song, Phone Calls. Mook, that's his song. But I dedicated to my mom, and I keep my life private. Not that I want to hide anything from the world, because I don't have to do that. And trust me, if you've been turning into the podcasts, you will hear some things that you like, what, DJ Lei, you went through? Yeah. Oh, that you right? Yeah. That type of party. It's that type of podcast. Just like My Time to Talk is that type of place where you, can I cuss?
Yeah.
You say shit. You're like, what? Oh, girl, hold on a minute, let me. Yeah. So, my mom passed away when I was 28 years old. And my life been, I don't know, ever since. That's something that I can't explain to anybody. And yes, off the books, DJ Lee do have a therapist. I do talk to somebody, but certain things you can't tell them because it's their job to look at that in a way and be like, oh, you feeling this way, and then they write you prescriptions and shit, and they wanna put you on this medication or saying this about you, saying that about you. So I can't tell them how I really feel about things. And I worked on the psych unit for 7.5 years. And I shake my head and close my eyes because some of the stuff that I seen with my own two eyes, some of the stuff that I heard with my own two ears, is just like, wow. 6 years of that comes from me being a security officer. I did security for a long time. I'm old. I'm not that old, y'all, but yeah, I did security for a long time. I did security for like 20 years at that time. And my first job in security, well, I'm gonna say about second or third job doing security was on psych. It was a hospital in psych. And like I said, I've seen things, heard things, experienced different things, and you experience different people with different problems and situations. That's why I don't judge anybody, because everybody has their own story to tell. How they tell it, whenever they tell it, even if they don't tell it, they're telling it. I can sit here and have a whole conversation or have a whole episode explaining to you everything, but I won't do that. But 2015, going to a year, almost a year after my mom passed away, I felt myself where I was at that moment. Among friends and family, they were all talking about, because we had like a little cookout outside, and we was all having fun and eating and drinking. Those who were drinking, who were smoking, those who were smoking, having fun and talking about their stories and all of that, and how they came out to be gay, and how they came out to do this and do that, and everybody was like, "So Jay, what's your story?" Because everybody used to call me Jay. Oh, that's my nickname, Jay. That's where DJ Lee comes from, technically. You get it, DJ. But no, but seriously, everybody was telling their story, and it was like, "So what's your story?" I'm like, "Man, y'all don't hear my shit." I said, "My shit deep." They were, "Nah, tell us, like, we want to know." So I physically don't know what it's like to be blind. I have my sight. Thank God I do have my sight. But for that moment, when I was talking to them, it felt like when I was explaining my story and telling them what's been going on and what, or how my story is and what it was about. I was telling them what happened to me when I was younger, which I would get into that in some more episodes. Talk a little bit about that in my podcast too. So go check those episodes out before I do that. So you can hear some of them related to what I'm saying now. Tell them what happened when I was younger, then I started talking about mom. And, excuse me, in the middle of me talking about her and talking what happened, I was still physically talking like I'm talking to you. And I can still hear myself talking and hear them talking. And then all of a sudden, my vision got dark. Like, it was like I closed my eyes rather than not close my eyes. was like a black cloud came over me. And I heard these voices in my head telling me, yeah, if you go ahead and kill yourself, you can join your mom, you can join your mom, and you get to see her again, and you can do this, and you can do that, and then y'all can be together again. And those voices was telling me to hurt myself. They said, yeah, there's a roof over there, go on over there and jump off that roof, and then you be dead, and you ain't worry about none of this stress shit anymore. Like, you be free from it. I know that wasn't the right voices. And I constantly heard those voices and heard those people talking to me. And I heard nothing else. And the whole time my vision was gone. Like someone had their eyes, their hands covering my face. And I couldn't see nothing. Like I felt like I was blind, but I could still hear, but everything was like muffled up. I remember them saying that I was going to jump off the roof. And I told them, I can't do this anymore. I need help. I need help. I just want to die. And I felt, when I woke up, I felt myself in a mental institution. And I was in Shepherd Pratt. Y'all, DJ Lei was in Shepherd Pratt in a straight jacket. And I woke up, could not move. When you like this in that shit, you cannot move. So how do you break out that shit in movies? It's just a movie thing. I'm a witness. You cannot move. It got you snuggled tight like a baby when you holding a baby and the baby wrapped in a blanket. That's how the screen feel. This is about all you can do. That's it. You can't move out of that. And I couldn't do it. I was like, why am I in this? I said, this is not me. This is not me. And for me to experience that, being in a psych situation, and then I get a job in security, and that's the first thing I land on is on the psych floor. And I wanted to quit, and I did. Then I got another job where I'm at, back on site. Get another job where I'm at, back on site. And after a while, so I'm like, okay, I said, why am I keep being on site? And it took a patient to talk realization to me. Everybody ain't woohoo, cuckoo crazy. Some people just need extra help, extra attention, extra needs. Some folk are just like babies. I don't care if a baby grows up and be the best person that they can ever be. You can still have that mind frame that you're still a baby. You still need something. Your attention still needs to be addressed. When I lost my mom, I shared that with one of my patients that don't feel that way. I said, because they tell me that I can't personally get to you, I'm gonna get close to you and talk to you and tell you my personal information. I said, but it's not that I'm telling you my personal information, I'm telling you my experience along with you. So when you go off, instead of me addressing you aggressively, I can talk to you first and calm you down. Because if I don't know you personally or know you on a level to where I can be like, no, this is not you, this is not your character, how can I approach you? So I did that on a level where I was also being professional and I was also being friendly professional to where I can help you versus always trying to be so aggressively towards you. And I had people to tell me that was good, you know, yeah, we like you, or you ain't like these other security guards, we can fuck with you, because it was mostly younger people. And I've had people that when I wasn't there, they act out because I wasn't there. They asked me, where's Jeremiah? That's my real name, y'all, in case y'all don't know that. Where's Jeremiah? We don't want nobody, we want to talk to him. Tell him I said what's up. We on off side. Oh, go get him real quick. I even had walked on a unit once where someone was acting out, and the minute they saw me, they said, can you come help him? He asking for you. You over here, why can't you do your job? Yeah, my man's over here now. walking down the street in the middle of a outburst, another person doing their job, I gotta be the one that calmed that person down. So that happened. And my mom, I was there only because of my mom. So to make the long story short, the outcome of that, I know what it's like to be on the inside of that door, what they were facing as a patient. I know what it's like to be on the outside of that door as a security officer aggressively. And I know what it's like to be on the other side of the door as a caregiver taking care of a person that's in need. That's all because of this lady here, my mom.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story. And
It's a pillow of me and her when I was younger. I was at elementary school, I believe, which is a school picture. I got this for Father's Day from my daughter. And this was my idea to get this picture for kingatron for her birthday. I thought it would be so cute to have that memory.
And so, y'all, we are going to play a song. Um, it came out, it's a very old song. It came out July 23, 2022, titled Missing You featuring DJ Lei. And if y'all haven't listened to the song yet, I recommend y'all can listen to that song, but it's old. Y'all don't have to if y'all want to.
Let's go ahead.
Sissy, don't yell. We're missing you. Open my eyes, missing your smile.
Y'all, give me a minute. Let me hook it up to another station. Um,
Do the TV.
I think because it's not on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. It's not the T. The T. Here we go. Here we go.
283. Send you the code. You wasn't listening
I thought it connected.
We're missing you. Open my eyes, your love is right. Missing your smile. I miss the way you feel. Is it normal to feel every day? They tell you to forget about you, move on to your life, but this shit just don't feel right. Oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Yeah. Missing you, missing you, yeah. Missing your smile, missing your touch, missing the way you were lonely when I was sad. I would always run to you. You would hold me in your arms. Say, baby, it's gonna be okay. It just seems alright. And you're gone away from me. I remember like it was yesterday. That's why I'm today. I'm still here listening.
So, I really don't remember the meaning, in the time and frame that we made the song. It's very old, but I know we was making it about our mothers, and Huh? I said the date, right?
July 23rd, 2022.
Yeah, but like I said, like I don't know the location and where mindset we was at when you made the song.
Just making music.
So, yeah, that's a pretty dope song. Well, we was talking about our moms missing. Basically, the title of the song is "Missing You." Me, you know that song. That song that everyone plays. Everybody and their grandmother plays. "Missing You" when a relative passed away. We basically took the inspiration off of that and made our own version of it, dedicated to our loved ones that has now, you know, went home. And the song "Missing You" could have. I will say it could have been better, but the mind state and that we was at, our voices now would have been sick on that song if I do say so myself. The way the Toll's album sound like that y'all ain't here yet, it would have been sick on that song. It really would have. I'm a flex real quick because we done got good. We done got real good. I cannot wait for y'all to hear it. We done got good. The voice from his and hers to the Tolas, which y'all didn't hear yet. It don't come out yet. You didn't hear yet, but y'all heard a snippet of one of the songs. We done got good. Yeah, I'm just thinking of the stuff that y'all don't know yet. But ain't about a flex thing. This ain't this type of episode, but we got something on us. Y'all can hear it. But back to that. I want everyone to one love y'all peoples and your families. If anybody don't have any family, y'all beefing with your families and y'all doing anything involved with that, that's cool. That's fine. But always forgive. You don't have to physically tell that person you forgive, but always forgive. Always motivate yourself to forgive. Because it's just gonna eat you up. It's just gonna eat you up inside. Take it for a person that knows it. It's just going to eat you, and you don't want to be that bitter. You don't want to be that bitter. Holding a grudge is not a good thing. Holding something for so long is not a good thing. Um, and that's basically like I used to hold this big grudge towards my father. Let's be real, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I used to dislike the shit out of my father, and for what? Because of what an issue that my mother and my father had, and so see, I held that, and because I held that, and I didn't know the topic of it all, and I didn't see through that man that was my father and my blood father loved me. I listened to what my mother fed in my mind. You have to sit down and really love both of your parents because they never going to be. It's never going to be another A and a B. It's never going to be another A and a B. So you have to sit and you have to love both of them. And it was a time that I was like, because what I was told by like, and it's like I watch this shit play out all the time. The father becomes the bad target, and the father becomes the bad guy when he really is the one that's trying to make it right and trying to make it good. I watched this thing play out so many times. So many times I watch it played out when the mother is always right. Y'all get what I'm saying? Even down to court and all this stuff. I watch it play out when the mother is always right and she's right about this and she's right about that. When she's low key in the wrong and all the way in the wrong, but then they're gonna favor the mother because she's a woman. So we watch this thing play out multiple times when it comes down to those cases, and the father just trying to be a father. Sometimes women have to take accountability. But that's not what the society in this world sees. The woman's always right. And that's how it is. I don't know how else to say it. I don't have any children of my own yet, but I saw it play out. I saw it play out, and I saw these things play out when I can't really speak on because I don't know how to speak on it when I don't have my own children yet. But I saw these things play out. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything you would like to say?
Well, as I said, everyone has their own story to tell how they tell it. I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm a real ass bitch. I'm 100% real. Like I don't. Even when I talk to my own child, I don't sugarcoat it. I talk to her how I talk to her. And my father is a bitch. Fuck that motherfucker. That's how I feel. I grew up without him. I saw him one time in my lifetime, twice in my lifetime, but one time when I was younger. I was 5 years old. He gave me a pack of lemon cookies and $5. He would drive my cab. Haven't seen him since. Heard from him since. But I did link up with my father again. I was 26 years old. Had my own place, my own life, my own child, everything. Now, you know what this nigga gonna tell me? Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Don't go out and have no sex. Do you not see that I already got a child already? Is you stupid? Don't try to come and be daddy now. What was you 26 years ago? So I tried to, make it right and talk things out with him. But when you start to make it seem like my mom was the issue, my mom was the problem, when you had to play this too, and I feel like you disrespect my mom because you gonna see and tell me that yeah, she told me that she had a child. I didn't believe it was mine. So, but I'm gonna tell you something. Your mother sure got some good. First of all, hold the fuck up, nigga. That's my mother you talking about. I don't want to see you know how good my mother's shit was. I don't want to know that. Don't part your lips to disrespect my mother like that. And she's not here at that. Don't do that. And then he tried to make it seem like he tried. Well, I feel like you didn't try hard enough. Because if you tried hard enough, you would have found me. You would have made intentions to be the father that you claim you wanted to be. That's what I do with my kids. Yes, I said kids because I have kids. I have biological and I have God kids. I don't care if I didn't create you. If you part your mouth to call me your father, I'm your father. I'm going to be the best that I can be to you to that. I'm going to give you in life what I did not have, and that was my dad. I'm going to give you the opportunity to vent to me. Tell me how you want to tell me. Respectfully. We can get along. But this nigga told me, because I told him some things, you ain't my fucking son anyway. Oh, really? Thank you. That's all I ever wanted to hear you say out your mouth. Because you're right, you're not. I'm not your fucking son. My dad died when I was 21 years old. The one who took care of me, my mom's boyfriend, which I'm going to say her husband, because they were together for a long time until he passed away. That's the guy who took care of me. This ain't your time to flex for pictures. He took care of me when I was from 4 years old up until I was 21 years old. Called me his own, accepted me as his own, taught me things in life that he should have taught me. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. When I told my father that I was gay, He said he ain't got no fucking son that's gay. Cool. Few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, had a brother that was by him, not my mom, but by him. So you could say I had a brother by him. We talked for a little bit. This nigga ain't even told me that my brother died. And I tried to, rekindle some things and talk to him. You know what Paulie Lipson said to me? I don't have no son. My son died. You got that? Peace. You ain't ever got to worry about me no more. So if the nigga died, the fuck I'm crying for? He ain't my fucking father anyway. And DJ Lei's out.
DJ Lei is out. Alright, so my ending song, y'all, I love this song. I miss my song. It's called Delicate Rose. And that's the ending of this show. So
So you made that a single? You got lyrics?
how the fuck you do that?
Right.
I need this picture.
What?
I need this boomerang.
What you need the boomerang? Why?
Alright, y'all. Until next episode, tune in to Music and Bugs, Kings Radio, and My Time to Talk.